Jaden, maybe?
You're the.
I promise you it wasn't me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Yep, Carter's here. I guess this is gonna be our mic test.
Mic test. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Should be working very good.
Let's get some Jaden Newson up in here.
Oh boy.
Mic test. Jaden,
Let's
get up here.
Let's get, you know what? Yeah, let's get both of them up here. Why not? Bring Jaden over here. Alrighty, here we go.
How's it going?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Jaden. Jaden, I have one request. No
Yes.
matter who wins, we both do burnout together.
Absolutely.
Here we
Race
go.
is
Hell
hard
of a
right to the
season.
end, and yeah, it's been a fun first go, you know.
You hear it? Obviously,
Yeah.
the people in the chat were currently still on the countdown to green to start the season finale, the championship 250 live from Phoenix. I'm currently here with Carter Brookmeyer and Jaden Newson, the true drivers who will fight for the championship here tonight. Well, this goes to both of y'all. What do you expect coming out of this race?
Good finish by both of us. Good race.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix is very different from any other track we've had, so I don't know how the racing's gonna be. Really, just got to get some track time, get out of the track, practice, learn anything I can early on, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's 150 laps, obviously. I believe it's 50 laps per stage that we will be doing. So, yeah, good luck to both of y'all. May the best man win the championship.
Yeah, can you
Alrighty,
join
I
us back
appreciate
to
it.
our chats, please?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
I got myself.
Alright. Alrighty. There you go, guys. A quick preview of what will go down here tonight. The Championship 250 season finale of the first season of the Shake and Bake Racing League. Live from Phoenix Raceway. And we'll be starting the action in just 5 minutes. Brookmeyer. Here, Verona makes it 3 wide down the middle on the max stretch. He gets it into turn 3. As all Billy there with a little mistake. Billy just straight who's been struggling for so long to get the race win. He finally finds his one now. Jamie Billy is victorious from Kansas. And Carter Brookmeyer finally has his race win. Race winner. And he is just an inch away from a championship. Ooh, that's it. It is too close to call. Let's go, baby! Teammates in the win, baby! His score is in, and it's time to shake it before you bake it. Jaden Newson, Carter Brookmeyer, season finale time. It is time to finally crown a champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official Shake and Bake Racing League YouTube channel. And we are here live from Phoenix Raceway for round number 10, the season finale. It's the Championship 250. Where we will crown our first Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. And it has come down to 2 drivers who will duke it out for the championship here tonight. Jaden Newson in the 78 Ford machine, Carter Brookmeyer in the 62 Toyota machine. The point differential is just 5 points away from who grabs that trophy. So we will see who grabs it here tonight. It will come down to the wire. 150 laps around Phoenix. As we are just getting ready to go underway as we see cars spinning in the back. We have 7 minutes left in the practice session. As then we will start qualifying, followed by the Championship 250 race around Phoenix. And once again, it has come down to the last 2 drivers. Carter Brookmeyer, winless the entire season, got his first race win round 7 in Atlanta and bounced back into the championship fight. He desperately needed the race win last night, and he pulled it off, outlasted everyone, and he won at Homestead, the Miami 200. As now, he will need another win here to crown himself champion. As for the other driver, Jaden Newson currently holds the championship lead. It is only a 5-point differential, but that will still be a lot for him here tonight in the final race. So he has a pretty high chance of snatching the trophy here tonight. This race will be one of, if not the most exciting race of the season. It's a championship on the line, a trophy to hold high, and the honor of naming yourself a Shake and Bake Cup Series champion. As we just saw there, during the countdown to green. Oh, there's a wreck there. Coming out of turn 3, I believe that was. But as we saw there in the countdown to green, both Carter and Jaden very excited for tonight. They said, may the best man win. It will come down between the two. And no matter who wins, both of them will be very, very proud of their performance throughout the entire season. And both of them will be looking to go strong into Season 2. Jaden Newson, maybe he will find some even more improvement in Season 2. As Carter Brookmeyer, for the next season, will make the switch to Chevy. So that will be interesting to watch how he will adapt to the new system. As there is DJ Fieldley, the P4 finisher in the standings, unfortunately eliminated last night from championship contention, as he is running the Lightning McQueen Russ Tees in the 72 Chevy to send off the season. And honestly, you cannot ask for a better livery, in my opinion. That is the best way to send off the season in style, as he now will drift coming out of 3. He has been a charm to look this entire season. Great driver, unfortunately missed out on the championship. Those 2 absences back to back from both Michigan and the round prior, which I believe was Atlanta. Did cost him a lot, unfortunately. So
I think I just lost it in turn 3 there.
As there is JJ Fieldley out of turn 3, lost it. As we have 2.5 minutes remaining before we enter the last qualifying of the season. 7 drivers here tonight: Harold Wilson, JJ Fieldley, Joshua Vickery making his return, Carter Roy, and we have a newcomer here as well. And that is this man right here. Chris in the 222. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce his last name. I have to check up with him to see how you properly pronounce it. And of course, Jaden Newson and Carter Brookmeyer, the drivers fighting it for it all. So we have 2 minutes remaining here, or that will turn into 1.5. So we will be right back to start off the last qualifying session of the season before we head into the final race of the season to crown ourselves a champion. As here we go, getting ready to go underway, the last qualifying of the season, it is about to go down. As we have a bug here on the screen. We will try and get that fixed. But we'll see here. I apologize for that on the screen right now. Here we go. Open qualifying. 5 minutes to set your time. Here we go. Jaden Newson. A bonus point here would extend it even further. JJ Fielding with a purple sector. As Jaden Newson now with a purple sector. Field lead puts on the first lap with 29.16. Jaden Newson has the purple sector coming out of 4. He has a 28.57. Jaden Newson in probationary pole. Again, a bonus point here would be drastic. Carter Brookmeyer needs to get faster times here. JJ Fielding goes back into pole position with a 28.40. And that would be even better. Carter Brookmeyer, a point for him here would put him in even a better position, or in a best position here. He's still 5 points down. So Carter Brookmeyer needs a race win here tonight as he goes down and out on the backstretch. And that is not good for the 62 as Jaden Newson looked like he also wiped out. It was an eye for an eye. Carter Brookmeyer sits in third with a 28.87, and Harold Wilson with a... Never mind, he boots up immediately as we say Harold Wilson. He shoots up all the way to P2 for 28.50. As we still have 3 drivers. Actually, no, there goes Carter Roy, and there goes Drive for Victory, 5 and 6. As Chris Stassen put on a faster time as Carter Roy wipes out. And so does Jaden. This might prove to be a slippery track after all, just like Homestead. This can be tricky for both of the championship drivers. Two minutes remaining. Here in qualifying. As qualifying will
That's
end.
all, baby.
And JJ Fieldley has pole position. It will be no bonus point for Jaden Newson or Carter Brookmeyer. JJ Fieldley is the one to hold pole here tonight at Phoenix. Let's see how this turns out. As unfortunately I have that still on the screen and I'm trying to remove it, but it just does not want to work.
Welcome to the league, Chris. And we were not expecting the track to be this slick.
Thank you, thank you.
Good luck, everyone. Let's keep this race clean. We've made it to the end. One more race. Let's just.
Good luck, everybody. Let's have a good race. Final race of the year. Let's do this. Let's have some fun next season, but let's go do them, guys.
And there you see everyone giving their props in the radio. JJ Fieldley, Harold Wilson, Jaden Newton, Joshua Vickery, Carter Brookmeyer, Carter Roy, and Chris will be the starting grid for tonight. It will all come down to this. After 10 rounds, 2 drivers, 1 race,
I'm going for the piston cup.
only 1 champion is leaving out of Phoenix. It is time to crown a champion, and it is time for the last time to shake it before you bake it. It's green flag at Phoenix. JJ Fieldley with a great start. Everyone got a relatively great start here. Oh! And there's a wreckage in the back. Joshua Vickery is involved in it. And so it's Chris as the first caution of the race will be on lap 1.
Chris, you get to pick your position. As long as both lines are filled.
Okay, so I just need to pick a lane, basically.
So that is a tough break for the rookie to start off the first race
Can
of
you say that
the
again, please?
season.
So do I just pick a lane, basically?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
JJ Fieldley will continue to lead the race.
Some point in the race,
Coming
Dwayne
to
will
the
give us
restart.
a mark that we have to pick our lane by.
I'm pretty sure this is my first pole.
So as we start off the final race of the season, the championship 250 here at Phoenix, lap 1 already a caution, Joshua Vickery involved, and Chris was involved there as well. And there is Joshua Vickery. And Chris got just a tiny little piece of it there. So here we go. I apologize for everyone on the live stream that has that little window there that's glitched at the top. I unfortunately can't do anything about it. It just appeared to be glitched. So here we go. First caution restart off the race. Stage break will be every 50 laps. JJ Fieldy will lead the pack once again. And it is green flag once again at Phoenix. And Carter Brookmeyer is going to put the pedal to the metal as he goes into second, ahead of his championship winner. There's a crash in the back, and there will be a caution thrown once again. So already second caution of the race, only 5 laps in. So race control there is going to give the warning. Grace periods. Caution grace periods are going to be enabled now every 3 laps unless thrown by iRacing itself. As JJ Fieldy will continue to lead this race coming to the second restart. And that is just unfortunate. Joshua Vickery
Okay,
caught in it again.
you two that keep wrecking, lock in, boys.
Carter Roy was the one that got involved with Joshua Vickery this time. As there is the replay. Carter Roy just straight into the 8 of Vickery.
Sorry, Chris, it's not usually like this.
Oh, it's all good, man.
JJ Fieldy got pole position. He had a great run this season, unfortunately eliminated out of contention, but he'll still try and race hard here tonight. As he will continue to lead. Carter Brookmeyer in P2, Jaden Newson P3. Due to points, however, it's a 5-point differential. Carter Brookmeyer needs a race win to be able to get that championship. Unless he outscores Newson by 5 positions.
No.
So this will be interesting
Chris,
to see.
we figured out before 1 and 2 is when you have to be chosen. Chose your line.
As here we go, coming
Pick
to the
whichever line you want,
second
but you gotta choose it by
caution
1 and 2
restart.
going into 1 to go.
already here at Phoenix. So here we go, JJ Fieldy back into the restart zone, and we are green flag once again at Phoenix.
Tell a black flag clear. I don't know why it gave me a black flag.
Carter Brookmeyer in second, ahead of Newson. And this will be very interesting to watch how these two collide. As Brookmeyer spins a little bit coming out of the turn, and Newson will move into second, unless he's not clear. Brookmeyer is still there. Exiting 4 into 1 on the dog leg. Brookmeyer still fighting side by side with his rival. These two, the championship drivers, already giving us a fight for second as Jaden Knudsen will hold off second. Or maybe now here comes Carter Brookmeyer down the outside to make the move. And he's back in a second. Jaden Knudsen trying to go low, doesn't work out. And Brookmeyer will remain in second. Knudsen. As he's still holding third. Entering the dog legs, still there a little bit of a slide, just a tiny one from Newton there coming out of the turn. As Carter Brookmeyer side by side, Newton down the high lane. Carter's gonna try and fight it back. There's contact between the two. Coming out of fourth. And this will allow Harold Wilson to just sweep by and take second away from the championship too. They're still battling it out, however. Brookmeyer and Newson. Newton now into third. As Brookmeyer there impacts the wall just a tiny bit. Brookmeyer is sliding. Can he save it? Can he keep it going? Yes, he can. We stay green. And this will drop him all the way back, and that could be a disaster. Honestly, it's still the early stages of this race. But that can be very, very bad for Carter Brookmeyer. As JJ Fieldy currently comfortably holds that race lead. Harold Wilson, P3 finisher in the standings, currently being moved down by Jaden Newson, championship leader. It's Joshua Vickery, Chris Nidine, Carter Brookmeyer, and Carter Roy. JJ Fieldy. It's a 3-second gap between him and Harold. Wilson and Newson trying to hunt him down. And there's a caution thrown. What has happened here? Oh no! It's a member of the final two! Carter Brookmeyer is involved in it.
Can I get a flag clear?
Joanne, what did I say about black clears?
And here we go. Chris Night-Eye was involved in it. He will be out of the race. As let's take a look at the replay. Brookmeyer just loses it coming out of 4. And he will impact the outside wall. Oh boy. As here was Chris's. Let's see if he got involved in a spin. Yes, he did. Into the dog leg. So JJ Fieldley will still remain as the race leader coming to the 3rd restart just in stage 1. Carter Brookmeyer, one of the drivers, the man who is fighting for the championship, suffering an incident. He's going to be all the way back in 6. As for Chris Night-Eye, if that's how you pronounce his last name, I am so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Chris will be out of this one due to that incident. Yes, it will be a DNF for the rookie in his debut. Tough race, but hopefully we will see more of him coming in Season 2, as we will see a lot of newcomers. Six drivers remain.
Black clear.
As here we go, we come to the 3rd caution restart of the night. JJ Fieldley will control the start. And we are green flag once again at Phoenix.
Black clear for my free pass.
Jaden Newson and Carter Brookmeyer immediately get to the front there at the dock leg. Carter Roy there hard into the wall coming out of the turn. As Brookmeyer needs to hunt down Newson here if he wants a shot at the title. Carter needs a race win. That would be the most ideal way of winning it. Jaden Newson has to lead in points. He can just play this strategically and try to hold him off as much as he can, to where they're both not involved in the 5-point jump that you get for the race win. And that is, of course, not including the bonus point for the fastest lap. So this could be very interesting to watch here. Jaden Newson to the inside of JJ Fieldley. He's going to fight for the race lead here. Coming out of turn 4, he has it. Jaden Newson into the race lead of the championship 250 here at Phoenix. Fieldley down the inside at the dog leg. Can he keep it going? No, he cannot. Newson will stay in first for now. As Fieldley gets shot up the track into the outside wall, this is going to allow Carter Brookmeyer to potentially make a move here. Coming into the dog leg. As we are about to reach 20 laps to go at stage 1. Butley to the inside. He turns Newson. Oh no! JJ Butley clips Jaden Newson. Newson saves it. Brookmeyer avoids it, and it's Butley who is popping smoke coming out of the start-finish line. He's gonna try and make his way back. See if he has enough on that engine to make it back to pit lane without having to be towed. And he will have enough to come back into pit lane and get that fixed. As you can see, just a slight tap, Newton saves it. Great save by him. And Butley big hit into the outside wall. Unfortunate. So Carter Brookmeyer will be the one in control of the race, and look who's behind him. As they're both gonna go into pit lane.
McQueen is fading.
As you can see Butley there in the Rusty scheme. Brookmeyer and Newson, the championship 2, both go in the pit lane. This will be interesting to watch between the two.
Yeah, we got a black clear. It gave us post pit penalty.
I say we got Brookmeyer saying Newson is in his box. Are there any repairs in place? Newson is out already. And he will be ahead of Brookmeyer as he wins the race off pit road with his rival in the championship fight. As here we go, Carter Roy and Harold Wilson will be at the front of the pack here, coming to the restart. Fourth caution restart of the day. It's time to go racing once again at Phoenix. Great start for Harold, as everyone will get the jump down there. And we will see a lot of overtakes. Can Brookmeyer save it? No, he cannot. Carter Brookmeyer spun out, tried to save it, unfortunately won't be able to. And that will be yet again another caution. Brookmeyer now. Jaden Newson will still be in 5th. Carter is going to come into pit lane. Harold Wilson will be at the race lead coming to the restart. JJ Feely behind him, Carter Roy, Joshua Vickery, and the final two, Jaden Newson and Carter Brookmeyer. Brookmeyer is still in pit lane. There might be some repairs. Yes, there will be some repairs. As he will come out of pit lane now. I believe he is a lap down here. We will find out and see. And he is not. He is good to go. So already 5 cautions and only stage 1, looking a lot like Homestead last night, where we had plenty of cautions, but in the end we had some good clean racing. As you saw in practice, the track was just a tiny slippery for them, so we will see how this plays out here. Looking at it once again. Again, I apologize for that glitch screen at the top. Of course, they can't do anything about it. It just appears to be there.
Can I get black flag clear?
As here we go, coming to the restart once again. Green flag at Phoenix with 15 to go on stage 1. Carter Roy in a second. Here comes Jaden Nissen. As Carter Brookmeyer will spin once again. No caution will be thrown. Carter Brookmeyer spins coming out of the turn. We will stay green. As Newton is going to fight it with field lead here for P2. And Carter Roy might get here in the mix. Field lead on the inside of Newton. And he has P2. Newton, however, is going to try and fight it back here, though. And there is Carter Roy and Joshua Vickery in the back. Newton and Fieldy here trying to catch Harold Wilson. Carter Brookmeyer spun out. He's going to try and get back into it. As Fieldy is now going to hunt down Harold Wilson. As here comes Jaden Newton. He is going to try and hunt down Fieldy here coming from the low line. Fieldy with a little slide there coming out of the turn. Here goes out of 4. As we will have a 3-way fight here for the lead. Coming to the end of stage 1, Fieldy just trying to hunt down that 83. Harold Wilson, the soon-to-be new owner of the Toyota team. As he is right on his bumper. 10 laps to go on stage 1. Newton tries to take the dog like earlier, won't work out. Fieldy on the inside of Harold. And he will have the move done. As JJ Fieldy will regain the lead here at Phoenix. With 10 to go at stage 1. And Jaden Newton might be approaching Harold Wilson here. Low lane. As he is still on him. Side by side, Newston to the inside of Harold Wilson. He will move into P2. Nicely done with the overtake there at the dog leg. So 8 to go on stage 1. This is looking to be a very good race so far. Carter Brookmeyer needs to get back into this race to be able to compete for the championship. As that gap will extend. It's coming out of the turn now. JJ Feely a second race win for him would be a very good way to send off the season and to get ready for season 2 in August. Sliding out of the corner there. As this man is just trying to put all he can here. As he is probably going to wait for the stage break. We go back to these two. Fieldy, Newson, and Wilson here. As Chaden is looking to chase him down. Coming to 3 laps to go. As everyone just looks to hold position here and get ready for the stage break. But my goodness. Harold Wilson trying to stay with Jaden here. The gap is slowly extending though. As we see here some action in the back. Carter Roy. The gap between him and Vickery. And the gap between Vickery and Brookmeyer is very much existing. As JJ Feely will be a lap away from claiming the first stage. As JJ Feely, the Kansas 200 winner, is going to claim the first stage of the Championship 250. And what a great start for that 72.
Ka-chow!
JJ Feely wins stage number 1 as we will get the field packed up here once again and get ready for the start of stage number 2.
That's stage win.
As we will be ready to get going here at stage 2, we'll see almost everyone coming to pit lane, I'm assuming. So let's see how this works out. As we come here into pit lane. And everyone here coming to enter, of course. New stage, fresh new start. As guys, what happened with Carter Brookmeyer? There's been an incident there with Carter Brookmeyer. It looked like he slipped.
Joanne, you like that smooth entrance on pit road?
We did, in fact, like... So now everyone here on pit lane, JJ Feely, who won the race off pit road. Feely will remain in front. As Jaden Newson will stay second, Harold Wilson third. Vickery and Brookmeyer here. It will be Vickery who comes out next. So positions will practically stay the same here. As Carter Roy say this is enough, and Carter Roy will retire the 21 car. So that will be our second DNF of the night, as Carter Roy will retire from the race. Let's try and go here with Jaden Newson. Jaden, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
There we go, hold on.
Okay, brother.
Feely, you're currently on board, obviously not a championship contention, but how do you feel about the Stage 1 win?
I feel good. Hoping to get this car to victory lane. Last race of the season. Hopefully we can get a win here.
Alrighty, wishing you the best of luck for the remainder of the race.
Thank you. Let's do this, brother.
And here we go, green flag once again from Phoenix. To start off stage number 2, great start for everyone. Feely looking to keep it there. Carter Brookmeyer looking to improve. There's contact. Can they keep it going? No, they cannot. And the caution will be thrown. Feely made contact with Jaden Newson, which caused him to ricochet.
Announcer's jinx.
So let's take a quick replay of that once again. There's Joshua Vickery. Feely there involved, obviously, with contact with Newson. And all goes haywire. So everyone here gonna come into pit lane. And we will see how this turns out. Carter Brookmeyer will be the man to lead the race start. I don't know, is Brookmeyer gonna come to pit lane? No, he won't. He will stay out. So it will be Carter Brookmeyer, Harold Wilson, Joshua Vickery, Jaden Newsom, and JJ Fieldley. So here we go as we get ready to go green once again here at Phoenix. On stage 2, Carter Brookmeyer will be the man to control the start. Here we go, Carter Brookmeyer, green flag once again at Phoenix. As Jaden Newsom into the dog leg, side by side. The final 2 side by side. Newsom. Oh, and they make contact. Oh no. And the big one happens. Oh, that is not what everyone wanted there. Almost every driver involved. And that will be the big one at Phoenix. Wow. Just there, Newsom going side by side with Carter Brookmeyer. Obviously, they want to race hard, and they just, I'm guessing Harold clipped someone a little bit there, and it all goes haywire.
The exit closed on me. You're gonna have to clear my black when I leave.
Unfortunate for everyone involved there. As Joshua Vickery was the only driver to make it out alive out of the big one, so he will be the man starting, or I should say leading the restart. As it will be Vickery, Fieldley, Newsom, Wilson, and Brookmeyer at the restart. This will be interesting to watch. So let's try it out once more. This has been an interesting race to end off the season, but season finale is gonna end in a good way, I promise you. Can't wait to see who comes out as champion. As here we go, green flag at Phoenix once again. Great start for everyone. Wilson and Brookmeyer will take it all the way down low at the dog leg. And then contact. JJ Feely is involved in it. We stay green. As Carter Brookmeyer and Jaden Newston are going to go for the hunt here. Here comes Newson on the inside of Harold Wilson. They touch doors there coming out of the turn. And whoa, Brookmeyer and Wilson. Little bit of a snip there. Brookmeyer in the third. And now the finale two are in the top three. Stage break will be at lap 100. As Newson is going to try and hunt down his teammate. And this can also be very crucial. Joshua Vickery could help Newson. Harold Wilson could help Brookmeyer into clinching the championships for both of them, respectively. As Newson had more help in the form of Carter Roy, but unfortunately he will retire the car from this race due to the spin. As Newson is right on Vickery's bumper. Looked like he was trying to go for the move, not enough there. So here comes JJ Feely on the high side of Carter Brookmeyer. Newton is going to dip down once again. It looks a little bit more promising this time by Harold. Ooh, Harold Wilson there at the back. Going in to Carter Brookmeyer on the inside. Vickery will defend first place. And Brookmeyer is fading. Newson will try once again. Takes the dog leg early. Is that a good approach? This one looks more promising down the inside, and Jaden Newton is into the race lead of the championship 250. Whoa, little bit of shake up. JJ Feely managed to keep it going. We stay green. But that was a big shake up. Great save there by the 72 Rusties.
What a save.
What a save indeed by the 72 Chevy. As we keep it green, Harold into the outside wall there. Carter Brookmeyer needs to get himself back up here. He needs to get into that fight. His car looks a little loose. They're coming out of the turn. This is an all or nothing race. You cannot be falling in fifth in a race like this. Especially when your finale 2 rival is in the lead of this race. The championship so far is looking very, very one-sided. As everyone will get a very decent gap within each other. As you know, here comes Harold Wilson on Joshua Vickery. This could be interesting to watch. Harold Wilson will begin to hunt on Joshua Vickery. JJ Fieldley might be looking to peek through there. As we go back to this race, everyone has settled a lot here at single file. As we are 25 to go on stage 2. Everything has dwindled down as Fieldley might be looking for an overtake here into the top 3. As he approaches the 83 Toyota of Harold Wilson. And he impacts the outside wall coming out of the turn. But so far so good, very calm. As Jaden Newson has a 2-second gap between him and Vickery. So it is looking very, very good so far for the championship leader. He clinched that title. Fieldley just trying to gain on Wilson as much as he can. Looked like a little bit of a touch there on the outside wall at the start-finish line. About to reach 20 laps to go on stage number 2. But what a season this has been as things are calmed down in single file. I would just like to give a shout out to everyone who has been a part of this league so far. The owners of the team and the league. Of course, all of the drivers that have participated, that are ready to participate for season 2. And of course, oh, what happened there? Joshua Vickery, a little bit of a trouble. We stay green though. But as I was saying, as well as the fans who have watched all our streams and all of the races so far, we appreciate you. And we cannot thank you enough for being part of the community and watching the races of the first season of Shake and Bake. We were very much looking forward, not just me, but every driver, everyone within the league is looking forward to season 2, as it should be a very exciting season with some very exciting moments. Times 2 the schedule, 20 rounds. It should be a fun one for sure. And of course, if you would like to participate in round number 2, or sorry, season number 2 of the Shake and Bake Racing League, we are currently recruiting for season 2. So if you'd like to participate, let us know down below, and we will gladly welcome some new members. As Carter Brookmeyer is going to enter pit lane. And let's see what he has in mind here. As Jaden Newson is going to lap Brookmeyer. As he holds the lead very, very comfortably. As that 2-second gap will turn into a 3-second gap. So you can see there the gap between everyone. It has settled down quite a lot. But regardless, this should still be a fun one to see. As Carter Brookmeyer is going to exit pit lane and rejoin the group 2 laps down. Jaden Newson to the start finish line, officially 15 laps to go on stage 2. As Brookmeyer is going to have to wait for that stage break to be able to get those laps back. And you see the action there from behind as Brookmeyer is through Fieldley. Coming out to the start-finish line as he looks to get and hunt down his teammate, Harold Wilson, to try and get into a better position, just trying and get the laps back a little bit, even though the stage break will be coming out in 14 laps time. Trying to go to the low lane, Wilson stop that from happening. Now during these last few rounds, we really haven't seen that much teamwork from what we saw at the beginning of the season. As Harold could try and give Carter Brookmeyer a slingshot here, which Brookmeyer might have here, as Wilson could give his teammate the edge to get him into the championship fight, and Carter Brookmeyer will be past Harold here. As the only one remaining is Newson in front of him. Oh, and Brookmeyer there coming out of the turn, not the best exit that he wanted. He will still have that cast on the car, lowered down. So 10 laps to go on stage 2. Jaden Newson with the most comfortable lead of the race. Stay single file. Carter Brookmeyer is actually closing in on Newson. So Brookmeyer might actually pull off what Harold couldn't. As obviously this won't be for the race lead as Brookmeyer is still 2 laps down, but this is interesting to see how Carter can catch up to Jaden here. Trying to get through both of them. And are next to each other. Brookmeyer side by side with Newson, and he is past Jaden. Wow. So he will get his lap back. As Carter Brookmeyer passes Jaden Newson. So Brookmeyer does have pressure tires here. But that 62 looking to be just a little bit more faster as of right now compared to that 78. So this could mean a lot when Carter here gets his laps back coming to the stage yellow. As Newton will now try remain in his spot. 6 to go here at stage 2. If anyone is watching there on the live stream, comment down below in the live chat. Who do you think will come out of Phoenix Raceway as Shake and Bake champion? Jaden Newson or Carter Brookmeyer? Comment down below and we will see how those results turn out. Just 3 to go. It's just a waiting game now. A waiting game to wait for that final stage to begin. Where everyone can duke it out for the race. As you can see there, the gap that everyone has put on each other. It is just insane. One lap to go here for the Canadian. Stage 2, a very dominant stage for the 78 Ford machine, sponsored by Connor Racing here tonight. No sweat required. Jaden Newson will win stage number 2 here at Phoenix. And now everyone will get a chance here to regroup once again as we begin the final stage of the final race. Here we go.
Black clear for my waiver in.
In the final stages. Here we go. Let's begin the final stages of this race. Let's try and go here with Carter Brookmeyer.
Black clear. Black
Here
clear.
we go. Green flag at Phoenix. And we start the final stages of the Championship 250.
Can I get a black flag cleared?
Jaden Newston back into the lead. As Carter Brookmeyer needs to get back into the rhythm of things if he wants a shot. Oh boy! And Carter Brookmeyer has wiped out at the backstretch. Oh no! And that is not.
Can we get like something to clear off the track around that corner? Me and Josh both spun around in that corner.
And that is not what you want to see beginning those final stages. Brookmeyer's gonna come into pit lane. That will be the first caution of the final stage. I believe the 7th caution of the race. That will be the 8th caution, not including the 2-stage cautions. But wow. What a race this has been. JJ Fieldy currently holds the fastest lap time with 27.23. So Fieldy in position to capture both bonus points. As we are getting ready to restart this race. And Harold Wilson is in pit lane.
Right clear.
He's gonna have to make his way around. But he will have enough to make it out in time. As Jaden Newton will be the one in control of the field here. Let's start off the final stages once again. Newton on the restart zone. And we are green flag once again at Phoenix. And Fieldy immediately dips down to the dog leg. Holy, what a dive down. behind the 72. Oh, and Harold Wilson goes for a spin. And he wrecks out. So another caution thrown. Here we go. Billy is in the pit lane. So is Carter Brookmeyer. Jaden Newsom will stay out. Let's see how this goes. Jaden Newsom, can you hear us?
Ka-chigga. Ka-chow! Yes, and it's Brockmeyer, not Brokemeyer. I'm not broke. Maybe a little, though.
Carter, obviously, in part of the finale 2, you're currently in not the bestest of positions. How do you look to improve here to try and get that race win to crown yourself champion?
Find my car. I think I have a good car. I set a 27.118, which I believe would be the fastest lap. That one I was practicing earlier. I just need to find my car since it's a lot slicker than practice.
Alrighty, good luck to you. As your green flag once again takes us from the POV of Carter Brookmeyer here. Green flag at Phoenix. As everyone goes back single file action. Oh, and Joshua Vickery goes for a spin. No, he cannot save it. Carter Brookmeyer is involved in it. Wow.
One of the leaders are oiling up the track for me and Josh because we always spin together.
So grace period will be initialized once again. That is the third caution after the green, I believe, that we have had. As Victory just loses it. Just very unfortunate. Everyone looking to go here in the pit lane. Who will win the race off pit road? Who got it? Newson and Fieldley. Fieldley will come out ahead of Jaden Newson. Wow. JJ Fieldley beats out Jaden Newson in pit road. And this will put Newson and Brockmeyer right next to each other. Position-wise.
Three-wide restart.
As here we go, Harold Wilson in control of the start. 3-lap grace period in place. Unless they're on to iRacing itself. Harold Wilson in the restart zone. Green flag once again at Phoenix. As we approach the end stages of this race. Oh, almost 3 wide. Houston Wilson victory. Almost had a 3 wide. Newson on the inside will move to second. Brockmeyer will go into third. As we will just duke it out here, these three, Fieldley, Newson, and Brockmeyer. Let's see how this goes. As we are about to approach 30 to go. Newson on the inside of the dock leg.
I get a flag clear.
Won't have enough. Carter Brookmeyer has spun out, but the 3-lap grace period is in place. And that is going to be very unfortunate for that 62. As now the grace period will end. And that is just unfortunate. Fieldley looking to hold this lead. As Newson looks to track him down. JJ Fieldley for a new fastest time, a 27.17. My goodness, what is powering that Chevy? That Rusty's livery is indeed giving that Chevy Lightning McQueen powers. As Jaden just trying to get this as close as he can. Winning the championship with her race win would definitely be the best thing you could ever ask for. As Newson just tries to slowly close that gap. Carter just trying to get back in it. 26 laps to go at Phoenix. And the gap will actually extend as Field Lead blasts away from Jaden here. There's Joshua Vickery and Harold Wilson. 25 to go. And oh, what has happened here? Carter Brockmeyer spins once again. And this time the caution will in fact be thrown as the grace period ends. And everyone is now going to get a chance to come to pit lane. This could potentially be the final pit stops for everyone involved.
You're gonna flag cleared.
As this is gonna, even though he wiped out, this will benefit Brockmeyer as he can get back with the group here on the restart. As who will win the race off pit road this time? Out comes Newson ahead. And Jaden Newson will win the race off pit road. Fieldley follows up with victory. And Carter Brockmeyer will be lapped down. Here comes Carter making his wave around.
Ka-chow!
Kachiga.
As you can tell, everyone is here to just have fun. This is the season finale. A lot of goofiness is gonna pop up here. Here we go. Harold Wilson will control the start here as he stayed out.
Judge's grandpa, you want to like see what he did yesterday?
So here we go. Just a little over 20 laps to go. This could be the final restart of the race. Harold Wilson, green flag at Phoenix once again.
Black clear.
Newson and Fieldley side by side, battling for second. It is Fieldley who comes out on top on the low lane. Actually, Jaden's still there. He's not clear just yet. Feely now gonna keep it low, and now he's gonna start and clear Newson here. As Carter Brookmeyer is back into the outside wall, the grace period will prevent the caution from being thrown. As Newson here is gonna get a push from JJ Feely, and Jaden Newson is back to the race lead.
Well, there goes my championship.
And JJ Feely spins. And now the green period will end, coming to
Hey,
this
what
lap.
happened on the caution? I literally spun out and wrecked my car.
And that is unfortunate.
He just wrecked me!
As here we go, caution is thrown, driver's not happy there. Oh boy. We'll take a look at that. Everyone now involved in the incident. Oh, what happened
JJ
there?
Grandpa, I'm sorry.
What happened there? We'll take a look at that. Oh, he does. Oh, he spins out. That is what happened. He just spins out and goes straight into JJ Feely. So this will bring out the caution once again. Jaden Newson is going to stay out for track position here.
I forgot to pit. I'm just gonna pit under closed.
Hey, do I get a free pass?
He's gonna make his way right. He's gonna make his way back. Jaden Newson forgot to pin. Now he's gonna come in, so he is gonna lose track position here. Unless he can beat out the others.
I need a clear.
And Newson will lose track position here. That could be crucial. Especially with the end stages now, only about 20 laps to go. That right there could have been, that mistake right there could have cost him a championship. We'll see.
What is... Whoa!
You're on the outside.
Did anyone else see that?
It says I'm supposed to be behind that 83.
Here we go. Harold Wilson. Green flag at Phoenix with just 15 to go. Carter Brookmeyer tried to make it 3 wide, won't work out. Newson to the inside of Joshua Vickery. Vickery is into the outside wall. The 3-lap grace period will remain in place.
Need a caution, he's got engine problems.
I need to get this collected, come on. I think it's short tracks. It kind of feels like Bristol right now.
No, no more race period, bro. There's 10 laps to go. Wait, it's like 20 laps to go.
Can I get a flag cleared?
So here we go. Another caution once again. And this is shaping up to be just like Bristol. As we reach the end stages of this race. All 3 of them are going to come in. Wow. Getting ready to go racing here once again. As we will have 1 to green here.
Within 10 to go, cautions.
So here we go, 10 laps to go. We have 10 to go, so no more grace periods. A caution.
So cautions.
A caution will be called here with 10 laps to go. Let's see how this race ends. What a season finale this has been. Harold Wilson once again controlling the start. And we are green flag at Phoenix with 9 to go. And Carter Brookmeyer once again saves it. We stay green. And this time he wipes out for sure. What a wreck fest this has been. A lot of spins here and there.
It wasn't. You shouldn't have done it for me. Who was it if it wasn't for me? I don't want you to do it for me. No, then don't do it for me next time. It was my fault, and I told you.
Here we go, 7 to go. This is still anyone's race. Everyone is packed up here. Here we go. Green flag at Phoenix, coming to 6 laps to go to finish this race. Carter, Brookmeyer, Newton, and Feely 3 wide coming out of the dog leg. As Newton gets turned, trying to save it. He will save it. As it's 5 to go. And that could be the definitive point for Jaden Newson. A spin on the final 5 laps. And now another caution is going to be thrown. Newton and Vickery both go down. And another caution is in place.
Oh my God!
And this is certainly not the finish that you were hoping for here at Phoenix. But oh man.
Are we still going to do 2 laps or just 1 to green?
Julian, I'm sorry. This is kind of a crappy final. After all, in this voice chat, we are having a blast, but it sucks for, I know, you watching, but we're all sorry.
Ciao!
This has definitely been the hardest race we've raced, so, yeah, we're trying.
And from the hours I had today practicing, it's nothing like it. So it's like throwing you in a pool, teaching you how to swim, and having to relearn how to swim after you forget how to do it.
There it is. As there is the call from the radio, but here we go. It is time. We will end the season off with shake and bake overtime. Jaden Newton and Carter Brookmeyer, who will become the shake and bake champion. It all comes down to these final laps. But as of right now, how the positions are, Newton will still be named champion. He has a 5-point differential. Carter needs a race win here to be able to grab that title. Here we go. It is green flag at Phoenix. For the first set of overtime, Carter Brookmeyer and Jaden Newson at the dog leg. They touch. Newson saves it. Carter Brookmeyer can steal the championship here. White flag, 1 to go at Phoenix. What a season this has been, and what a conclusion to a great season. JJ Fieldley will be victorious from Phoenix, but it won't matter.
Yes! Yes, let's go! Yes!
Jaden Newson
Yes! I
is the
think I won.
Shaken Big
Hold
Champion,
on.
I believe.
I want to hear the points. Hold on.
We'll have
I
to
need
hear
points.
the
We need
points
points
here.
now. ASFE.
Let's take a look at the points and decide this. Who is our champion? This is going to be a very, very close one. I can feel it. As we're updating the scores here.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
JJ Fieldley, race winner from Phoenix as he wins the championship 250. But here we go. Moment of truth. Who is our Jake and Big
What's the point?
champion?
We need points.
It is Jaden Newson. Jaden Newson is the Shake and Big champion.
Who?
By 3 points. Jaden Newson, you're a Shake and Bake champion here at Phoenix. Wow! As there is JJ Fieldley burning it down.
Let's go! Yeah, baby!
As there is celebration, Jaden Newson is the Shake and Bake champion. What a way to end off the season. My goodness. What a finish that was. And that is unreal. Let's take a look here. Here are the results for tonight's race. It's JJ Fieldley with the championship 250 race win at Phoenix. It's Carter Brockmeyer in second, Harold Wilson third, Jaden Newson, Joshua Vickery, and Carter Roy and Chris with the double DNF. Carter Brockmeyer being the runner-up, but it won't matter. It is Jaden Newson who will come out on top, and he is your Shake and Bake Cup Series champion of Season 1. What a finale! Wow! As let's get everyone in here for time for the final post-race interviews of Season 1. And my goodness, this was a thrill. Let's get in here first. JJ Fieldley, the race winner from Phoenix. Let's get him in here.
Hey, what's up?
JJ Fieldley, your championship 250 race winner from Phoenix. Obviously, JJ, you were at the front of the pack most of the time with Harold Wilson and Jaden Newson as well. But how do you feel at the end, in the season finale, you come out with your second race win of the season?
Well, I feel like we had a perfect car today, Dwayne. I'm sorry I couldn't get the championship, but we had heck of a car. We had a heck of a way to get through the season. But I'm glad that I'm just glad that I won my last race of the year. I feel like in my opinion that's bigger than a championship. But I'm happy that Jaden won the championship. Congrats to him with working with me all through the year. And yeah, just happy to be here, guys.
Honestly, for me at least, a great way to end the season. Obviously, these 10 rounds have been amazing. How do you feel going forward into season 2?
I look forward to going to season 2 with a perfect car. Hopefully, I'm gonna go talk to the team and figure out how much better we can get, and how much faster we can get all these tracks. Hopefully I don't miss any races next year, so I have a chance to win the championship next year. But overall, great race. Happy to be here. Congrats to Jaden, and I'm glad for some clean racing, and happy to get a stage win tonight too.
Alrighty. Is there any final shoutouts that you would like to say?
For the last shoutouts, I'd like to shout out the sponsors I had: Celsius, Live Fit, Hand Job Fishing, and I guess Lightning McQueen, Rusty's. So, ka-chow.
A great way to send off the first season. Wishing you the best going to season 2. Go fight for that championship next season.
I will. See you, Dwayne. Ka-chow.
Yeah. I say let's leave the best for last. So let's get in here. Carter Brookmeyer, your runner-up for tonight's race and the championship. Carter.
Yep.
There we go. We got you. Carter Brookmeyer, sorry. I keep messing it up. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Carter Brookmeyer, your runner-up from Phoenix here and your runner-up in the championship standings. Carter, obviously, it was a tough decision there at the end. How was your reaction knowing that you just missed out the championship by just 3 points?
Well, I thought I would have had it won because between first and second, it's 5 points. And with the smaller field, I think with playoffs, it would make more sense that it's like higher, like it should be 10 seconds, not 10 points, like 7 points between 1 and 2, and then more and more because it's a smaller field. But I don't know. I thought I won for a second because I thought it was 5 points between every position, and I just feel bummed. Gonna miss this Toyota team though. Gotta miss Harold, but me and him are always gonna be secret teammates, you know?
Yeah, obviously, that's a tough way to end the season, but you still have to feel good for yourself. Obviously, winless almost entire season, and then round 7 and in round 9 coming in clutch, obviously. So runner-up in the standings. How do you feel about your move next season towards the Chevy? How do you feel knowing that you're going to compete alongside JJ Fieldley and the rest of the Chevy gang?
No, I feel good. Me and you are going to be part owners of that, and I feel like we're going to have a good team next year. I feel like Harold's going to have a good team next year, and I hope we can continue to align with some Toyotas and some Fords and keep it going right.
Alrighty. Is there any final shoutouts that you would like to do?
Jaden Newson, Harold Wilson, JJ Fieldley, and Josh Vickery. Even though JJ was reading all the texts his grandpa sent. Yeah, I was kind of provoking that. And then I spun him out and I was like, oh crap, what do I say to his grandpa?
I was curious about that in the commentary about what you were saying. But my goodness, it's all fun and games in here in the season finale. Obviously, congratulations on your P2 in the championship, and can't wait to see you. Oh, here we go.
One last thing. I don't care if I won. That was the funnest race. Josh, JJ, Harold, and Jaden, all great sports. We were laughing that entire race. I mean, we really weren't taking anything too serious. And it was just fun. We had the most fun we've had in, I think, any race.
Alright.
It's going to be fun next Daytona.
Congratulations on your P2. Can't wait to see you fight for that championship next season as well. Congratulations, man.
August 12th, Daytona?
Yeah. the Daytona 250 coming up, season 2. Alright, again, let's save the best for last, because I know he's itching to get up here. Let's get Harold Wilson up here. Harold, can you hear us?
I got you, man.
Alright, Harold Wilson, P3 tonight in Phoenix, and of course P3 in the championship as well. How do you feel about your performance overall in the first season?
I think it was pretty good. First time on some of these tracks. Some days it was race day before I got on the track. Thankful for the third place finish tonight.
Alrighty, and I know that you've said a couple of times that you're a road course expertise, so how do you feel knowing that not only Watkins Glen that you conquered this season is going to be for next season as well, but also Sonoma Raceway is on the schedule next season, so how do you feel about that? 2 road courses for you to possibly conquer.
I'm a lot better at Watkins Glen than I am at Sonoma, so we'll see how that rolls.
Alrighty, is there any final shoutouts that you would like to do?
You forgot Charlotte Roval.
Oh yeah, the Charlotte Roval also there as well. I forgot, for the playoffs.
I'm okay. There ain't nothing special. Give a shout out to my former teammate Carter, and congrats to Jaden on that championship.
Alrighty, Harold, thank you for having us. Can't wait to see what you do in season 2.
See you, man.
Alrighty, it is the time that y'all have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Your season 1 Shake and Bake Cup Series champion, Jaden Newson. Let's get him up here. Oh boy.
Man, it took you long enough to get me up here.
Jaden, of course, coming out, you were leading most of the race here. Obviously a tough finish there, finishing P4, but that won't matter. You're a Shake and Bake champion. How do you feel?
Oh man, I'm just so happy right now. Honestly, I feel like it was just such a fun race in general. I know it probably didn't look very good on TV, but it was definitely the hardest race we've had. It was like driving on ice, and I mean it's hard when we're going that fast and there's so many cars, right? So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, this is season 1. This is development series. We are developing the series as we go. So I'm just glad. Thank you to all the fans for coming out and supporting us.
Alrighty, and of course, coming up season 2 in August. How do you feel? Where do you go from this? Do you look to improve more? Do you look to defend that championship to try and go back-to-back? What do you feel is the next strat and the next move?
Well, I feel like overall I had a pretty decent run throughout the championship. Carter and John, or JJ, gave me a good run for my money at some points, but I don't know. I feel like overall I had a good season. Didn't get to race a road course, so I don't know how I would do then. I personally like them though, so I think it would be fine. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna do good and have a shot at another championship, and gonna try to take home the trophy at Daytona.
Alrighty. Is there any final shoutouts that you would like to do?
My sponsors, Ken Racing, ASL, and Comet Motorsports, all of the drivers that have contributed this year. You, Dwayne, you've put a lot of work into it too, and I just appreciate you in the commentator booth.
Thank you.
All the fans, everybody watching and that will watch this video, I appreciate you, and yeah, just looking forward to the next one.
Alrighty, thank you for coming up with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Newson, your Shake and Bake champion. Good luck next season, and congrats on your championship. Go celebrate that, man.
Thank you.
And that will do it for Season 1. What a ride this has been. Great racing, great drivers. And overall, just fun moments overall. I would like to thank everyone in the chat and all the people that have watched our streams throughout the entire season. It's been a fun blast. It's been a hell of a ride. And it's been so fun commentating these races. Props to every single driver that has been a part of the league so far. It's been incredible, and I cannot wait for how Season 2 turns out. With that being said, that is the end of Season 1. And we will catch you all in August. We have a summer break, mid-August, Season 2 kicking it off with none other than the Daytona 250. But for now, it's peace out. Have a good night, everyone. And we will see you all ready for Season 2. Good night, everyone, and have a blessed day.